U.S. President Donald Trump says that he's created the peace deal of the century, but not everyone agrees. So what's inside it? Here's the breakdown. First off, Trump's Mideast peace deal calls for the establishment of a state of Palestine.
This map will more than double the Palestinian territory and provide a Palestinian capital in eastern Jerusalem, where America will proudly open an embassy. No Palestinians or Israelis will be uprooted from their homes.
But the plan also recognizes Israeli sovereignty over major settlement blocks in Judea and Samaria, or the West Bank, meaning Israel would absorb roughly 40% of Area C in the territory. Now, with the way that the territory is divided up, 97% of the Palestinian and Israeli people living there wouldn't have to move and would retain their respective citizenships. The remaining 3% would have to adhere to whatever government was in control of where they live. Still, the deal simultaneously calls for a 4-year freeze in new Israeli settlement construction, during which time the details of the full deal would be negotiated. Yet, it's unclear if that freeze will extend afterwards. What is certain, though, is that according to the deal, Israel would extend sovereignty to the Jordan Valley and maintain military control over the entire region. But Palestinians would have freedom of transportation between Gaza, the West Bank, Jordan, and beyond. Here's the catch. The Palestinian Authority would be demilitarized and must retake control of the Gaza Strip from terror groups like Hamas and the Islamic Jihad. Now, all Israeli captives and remains would then have to be returned, and Israel would have to release Palestinian prisoners that haven't been convicted of murder or attempted murder. Judea and Samaria, or the West Bank, would then be connected to Gaza through a mix of roads and tunnels.
My vision presents a win-win opportunity for both sides, a realistic two-state solution that resolves the risk of Palestinian statehood to Israel's security.
So what would happen to Jerusalem? Well, the holy sites would be under joint control, but worshippers of all faiths would be allowed to pray at any site, including the Temple Mount. The city as a whole would be under Israeli sovereignty, but the Palestinian Authority would be allowed to set up government in the eastern half as its capital too. Now the question is, will both sides accept this deal?